victim of bullying, and my name is Kevin Arrowhead.
Alright, first question, what is bullying?
Bullying is where one person picks on another person and punches them and stuff.
Bullying is anything that one person does to hurt somebody else, I think, either emotionally or physically, in order to show them their power and control over them.
Okay. What are different types of bullying?
Well, there's lots of different types of bullying. There's your typical schoolyard bully who pushes kids into lockers and steals their lunch money.
There's verbal abuse and physical abuse.
In schools, we get some where kids cyberbully. They email or text message kids with really nasty language. I've seen, pushing and shoving, all the way to the point where we've had brutal fights.
But now in this day of technology, bullying has kind of evolved, and now we've got cyberbullying that we have to worry about, with people bullying people over the internet or text messages and that kind of thing. And it's getting more and more broad and easier to bully someone.
Are some children more likely to be bullied than others?
No, it's a pretty even number.
So does it make a difference, like,
It don't
if they're
make a
popular or not, or anything?
No.
Yes, I think so. I think a lot of times kids that have been bullied are likely to be bullies themselves. I think, too, some kids come from homes where parents are pretty abusive to them, and so they're very likely to bully kids as well because that's how they've been raised. So, yeah, I do think that there are a lot of situations where certain types of kids will be bullies.
Are there differences between types of schools? Like, does it matter what school you're at? Is there going to be less bullying or more bullying?
Well, if they do something about it, then they will do something, like they'll make rules, but they usually don't follow them.
I don't think so. I think that the same kind of bullying tactics exist in all schools.
Well, unfortunately, I find in schools anyway, a lot of times kids don't want to tell on anybody. I wish that kids were more willing to come forward and tell us when they're being picked on, because many times by the time I get a call as a building principal that a child's being bullied, it's way too late. It's been going on for months. And I admire kids that don't want to be rats or narcs or whatever the term is you guys use now, but there's nothing wrong with reporting it when people are bullying you. I tell kids all the time, there's a big difference between somebody just making a smart comment to you, or every single day in the hallway they make a comment to you, or they shove you, or they knock your books out of your hands. Nobody should put up with that ever, and I wish kids would come forward to us more, because like as your question related, what do most of them do? Unfortunately, most of them don't tell anybody. Maybe they're friends, but I wish they'd speak out a little more. I think just because of the fact that they worry about more retribution, that if they tell, that the kids will get even worse to them. I think too, sometimes kids feel like, well, I'm being a baby if I report being victimized. But again, I always worry it comes to the extremes a lot of times. You've seen in the news where kids get bullied so badly and never tell anybody that they end up taking their own lives. So it's a lot better to go talk to somebody about it. Even if you don't want action taken, just getting it off your chest sometimes is good.